Where do you see as good or reasonable places to be asset allocation wise globally going forward for the next year?
Globally. Okay, so globally, I said I like India. I still like
Mhm.
India. Um, UK, the UK is actually quite undervalued here, right? So we had a call on UK since March, still doing okay. But I
Mhm.
think a pullback could, maybe after the elections, um, could be something to look at. So globally, we like the UK and we like India more, but also the UK. And
Mhm.
then US markets always solid. Within the US markets, my partner likes aerospace and defense, um, utilities. I still like a few industrials, so select industrials. We're putting out ideas here and there, and we are looking at various themes. I really liked healthcare for a while. Unfortunately, it hasn't performed the way we thought it would, other than a few stocks. But
Mhm.
so I think the view on healthcare is a little more nuanced and more stock picking versus looking at the sector as a whole. Um, but we, in general, like the reflation trade, right? So we're still seeing inflation remain sticky. And I think at least until the next quarter, we see the reflation trade still staying strong.
And when you say definitely India, what's your, uh, I guess, base case for strong performance in India? Because I've heard a lot recently about a lot of people investing in India and its economic growth, the projections, and Indian equities are doing extremely well. What is it about India for you that makes it a good investment?
So obviously their policies. So over the last 1 year, they've been doing a lot of, not 1 year, but a couple of years, they've been doing a lot of infrastructure spending, but they're also shifting that a little bit to the digital side of things, right? So they're investing in data centers and they're investing in the digital economy. So that's one, definitely.
Mm.
Secondly, they are opening up their markets to the world, and that's very important. India was quite a closed off market. It was a very controlled market at one point. They didn't have a lot of exports and imports either. So they had everything, almost everything made in India.
Mm.
And we studied this when we were in business school. So it was something done a long time ago. And there were a lot of capital controls and exchange controls. A lot of that is easing up. And I think that's where, you're going to see a lot of foreign capital come in, a lot of investments come in, and that will sort of help drive the next leg of the economy.